Hello, Luiginoids! This is LuigiXRules playing Skyward Sword Randomizer for the 4th time, for the final time. And I forgot the word the, I guess. That also happened. So, in the last episode, I believe that was the one where we went to Linear Mining Facility and did basically everything there. And in this episode, I think we are going to be able to finish the randomizer. So, if we look at the tracker here, there's only a couple of items that we're missing. We're missing one of the Song of the Hero parts, which there could be something beyond that. I think we didn't do one of these trials because it said it probably wasn't too important, but we could always go back and do that one. The big things, though, are we're still missing the Triforce of Power, and we're still missing the Skyview boss key. I don't even know if my cursor was being captured there, so maybe it just looked like I was doing absolutely nothing. Well, in this episode, we are going to, well, hopefully finish the randomizer. We're going to start off by hoping that, since we have the Master Sword, we can go back in time and collect the thing that we get from going back in time. Let's see if it works. I have historically had trouble getting this to work. Yeah. Looks like I still do. What do you say? Yeah, I have imbued it with the power of the 3 flames, as you can see here. I don't know, this thing has always been glitchy for me. It's like, I'm pretty sure you're supposed to Skyward Strike it once you have the Master Sword, which we have. And I'm pretty sure you're supposed to do it from that side. But I don't know. It just never works for me. So, let's go back to Skyview instead and hope that we can do that. I feel like I was in the middle of a sentence and was going to do that clever editing thing where I transitioned the loading screens all cool, but I don't remember if I was saying anything. Well, in any case, let's hope that the last couple of things we need are in here. Mostly Triforce of Power and the boss key again. Because if we go in here, we should see that we don't actually have the boss key. Let's just double, triple, quadruple check here by checking the HUD. Yep, it just shows the small key. And hey, looks like we're at the second variation of it. So we're gonna have tougher enemies to fight. Nice, and we got the cool backflip thing. That guy's still gonna interrupt me. Yay, the magma doesn't interrupt me anymore. Thank goodness. I'm ignoring you, buddy. I don't care. I think we already got this heart piece, right? So we can just go to the right immediately. I guess let's go ahead and double check. So I'm pretty sure we did everything that requires at least one key. Yeah, we already got that. Okay. So now let's continue. Man, it was awesome. Today, another trailer for Echoes of Wisdom came out. The game is probably long out by the time you're seeing this, but yeah, Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom is probably long out by the time you're seeing this, but I'm really excited to play it, even though a lot of people are saying that, yeah, it just looks like Breath of the Wild, so if you don't like Breath of the Wild, then you won't like it. But I don't know, I didn't really, I mean, I'm not sure if I would say I didn't like it, but like, I wasn't the biggest fan of it, and I think that Echoes of Wisdom looks awesome. My biggest problem with Breath of the Wild is that it's such a big world. It's just too big for me. So, hopefully the slightly smaller scale of Echoes of Wisdom will be good. Plus, the Echo mechanic seems like a really cool one. Wow, we got both in the first try. That's pretty impressive. Alright, are there only 2 more chests for us to get, actually? Now that I think about it, there might only be 2 more chests. Uh-oh. Well, we better hope that one of them is something important. Alright. There's a Skulltula there in, like, the regular version, I think. Okay, good. We got that. So that if we have to leave the dungeon to get the boss key, we can always come back. And then we're supposed to hook beetle that bomb flower up there, but we already have the bow, so we can just shoot them. I don't think claw shots help us right now. I mean, it'll allow us to activate this thing, but you already had the beetle, so we would have already been able to activate these things. So, yeah, I think we just gotta go through the rest of this room normally. Do we have the map for this dungeon? We do not, because the 2 chests in this room would show up if we had the map. Alright, then let's just get going on these final 2 on these final 2 chests. One of them is right over here. Is it anything good? Is it anything good? It is the last part of the Song of the Hero, which means that we can actually get rid of this. Hang on a second. There we go. We now have the complete Song of the Hero. Now let's see here. You might need its reward. Oh boy, we'll see if that thing I predicted is actually going to be true. Because there was something that I was thinking about in between episodes that we might end up doing. Let's see. Well, first we should grab the boss key chest while we're here. And then maybe there's some goddess cubes I missed out. Oh yeah. There is a goddess cube at the end of the dungeon, so if we can find the... Huh. That didn't get us even close. There we go. So yeah, so there'll actually be 2 non-sword checks at the end of the dungeon, because there's the, what would normally be the, ruby tablet that would send us to Eldin. And then there would be the goddess cube at the end of the dungeon. Speaking of which, you should check and see what goddess cubes we still have to get. Or goddess chests. Like if there are any goddess chests up there, because I probably did miss a goddess cube somewhere. Trying to do it quickly, but that just ended up not working at all. Okay, we'll see. Is this the boss key, or will we have to see what that check is? Hey, it's the boss key. We got lucky. Then, wow, that's funny. The boss key chest actually gave us the boss key. So yeah, the thing I was worried about was that we would find the last Song of the Hero part in here, and then we'd have to leave the dungeon to get, do the trial that the Song of the Hero opened up, and then, and then we have to come back in here to get, to defeat the boss. But that, since we found the boss key in the dungeon, it saves us a trip, which means that, it's probably the Triforce of Power that's behind that trial, since it said we might need its reward. Alright, let's see here. This is pretty easy because, of course, it's the first one. And in fact, they gave you the help icon. Like, it's flashed the help if you, in case you don't know how to do it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did randomize the boss key puzzles. It's a little just fun extra thing that they did. So that there's something slightly different for you to do. Alright, we fought the harder version of this guy earlier, so let's just go ahead and defeat the easier version real quick. Yeah, we have a much stronger sword than we're supposed to have at this point, so of course that didn't take very long. It's funny, he's actually a little calmer about us this time. Because, you know, he's like, yeah, I have plenty of time to stop you. And then the second time, he's like, no, it's too late. But we saw the other ones where he's just like, yeah, whatever. We'll see. I think I left in his third fight for when we have to do all the endgame stuff. but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. For now, we have the True Master Sword. Which means now we can input this, and it definitely doesn't look awkward at all. Yay. Alright, let me make sure I'm still recording. Alright, good. Now let's go ahead and finish this off. See what the dungeon reward is, and let's not forget the goddess cube that's in here. And unequip that so that my nunchuck doesn't go over you. It sounds like one of the ending cutscene themes. Sounds triumphant and blissful enough. Yep, there it is. Alright, let's go ahead and take care of these. Oh yeah, since we have the True Master Sword, our Skyward Strike charges way more quickly. And it goes further. So that's pretty cool. Not too relevant since we did all the combat, but that's the danger of doing dungeon rewards as swords. Alright, what you gonna give us? Oh, skip a cutscene. Hey, another red ruby. Okay. Again, we've conquered all 6 dungeons. We have the True Master Sword. All that's left is to find the Triforce of Power, and we can complete this seed. That felt like it took a long time to queue up. Let's see, what else are we missing? We're still missing a beetle upgrade and a bow upgrade. Oh, I wonder if it's, and 2 heart containers and a piece of heart. Alright, it's possible that we could be getting it from... We could be getting one of those from this trial because it is, after all, the trial. It says you may need it, which could mean that there is a beetle or a bow on it. That's not, like, but since we already got the beetles and bows and stuff, yeah. And so I think the other 2 heart containers and the piece of heart are probably, and maybe the other beetle upgrade. I'm not sure on that though. Let's see. We need to dive down here. Oh yeah, we need to see where that other goddess chest takes us. Well, I guess while we're here, we're going to do this. Oh no! Oh boy. We're gonna have to see if we can do this before our battery depletes all the way. So it looks like that goddess cube's not in Skyloft, but let's go ahead and do this trial. We'll see if it's actually the Skyloft trial or not. Alright, fine. Hey, what? That's funny, I guess. Fi sound effects and Link's harp sound effects are just sound effects, and the music in the background is actually randomized because it's playing the Beatles shop theme right now. I don't think I recognized that for the other ones. Alright, let's see which trial this is. I don't think we've done the Pharaon trial yet, have we? We haven't done Pharaon or Skyloft, so we'll see if this one's randomized. Nope, looks like it wasn't. We're actually doing Skyloft. Alright. Sounds like a somewhat scary theme, too. Alright. I don't have any questions. Let's see. Let's hope that the Tears of Light were put in better places. I don't see any right off the bat, which isn't a good sign. Because I think that Dusk Relic there would normally be one. Alright, this might be a little tricky. Oh, I see one way over there, I think, so let's go for it. one over here too. Ah, he's chasing me. There we go. Ah, and you spawned right next to that guy too. Ooh. Wow, that one, we had to go quite the distance for that. I'm not seeing any over there, so I don't think we have to go up there. There's a couple in that area. That's kind of an annoying area. Oh, that one's still in there. Let's go ahead and get that one. That one's an annoying one. I think this tier is here normally. Unless it's just a dusk relic or something, but nah, I'm pretty sure that's a normal location. Okay. Oof, excuse me. We need to get to a higher vantage point so we can see where the rest of these tiers are. Oh, looks like looks like the light stuff may have actually worn off. Just be careful, because if you follow me, get into the radius of that other guy down there. Okay, I think this is normally a tier. That makes sense, otherwise why is this light guy? Link did not want to exit. Ow. Alright, well I didn't really want to go down here, but I guess it's fine. I don't know where this music would normally play, but it's kind of making for an intense mood, isn't it? Oh, is there one up there? Ah, that one's a vanilla one. Okay. Let's try for it. Hopefully that guy will be far enough out of the way so that we won't be in his radius when we climb up here. Alright. Go ahead, do that. You don't take fall damage, so it doesn't matter all that much. I'm saving some of these tiers because I know that this area is kind of an annoying area because we have to cross the Skyloft Bridge over here, and that can be kind of annoying. That Dusk Relic, I think, was normally there. Oh, maybe it's not as annoying as I remembered it being, but whatever, we still gotta collect all these tiers and hope that they're not in too difficult to reach places. This looks like one that's normally there. So we got that guy to deal with. Let's examine how he moves so we can make our move. I was hoping that would be outside of the radius. Oh, what the heck is going on here? They both are in the same place. That's weird. Why were they both on top of each other? Alright, I see a lot more tiers over there. Are there any more over here in the village? Oh yeah, there's that one. But there's normally one that these guys are circling, and I'm not seeing it. Looks like, yeah, it's just a light fruit, so no need to bother there, that's good. The less of those that we have to do, the better. And now we're 5 more. I wonder if they'll ever randomize the individual tiers of light outside of it. And you know how you get that, like, spirit vessel as well? I wonder if that stuff will ever be randomized separately. Sorry about that, I wanted to focus to make sure that we were good, but now I can confirm that we were indeed good. And now we can try and locate the other 4. So there's one just kind of sitting right here. Okay, there's the other 3. Let's try and leave one that's like out in the open. Like, that one's kind of out in the open, so let's just leave it there. Oh, we don't have to push that box because that's a Dusk Relic now, so that's good. But we do have to go around, and hopefully there's no tracky guys over here. There's one. Just gotta give it a wide berth trigger him. Okay, and I think the other two are safe. So, you can go back around and collect the other two. And then we'll see if we get the Triforce of Power from this. If not, there's 2 more places that it could be. That would be the Goddess chest that we opened up, and then the thing, we get a check for going back in time, which would normally be the True Master Sword, I believe. But hey, there it is. It's all finished out. Let's see. Will it be Triforce of Power? Will it be Triforce of Power? Will it be Triforce of Power? Let's go ahead and deposit it. Nice, we did it first try. Randomizing the tiers is really nice, actually, because it means that we don't have to deal with a lot of the bad placements for them. It is! It was the Triforce of Power! Which means that we are done with this seed. We can go ahead and fight the final boss at any time. Triforce is complete. With its power, you have the ability to make Zelda's wish of vanquishing Demise a reality. We will go ahead and do that. But first, while I'm in Skyloft, I'm going to prep my inventory for the final fight. And then we'll go ahead and see if we can get that other check that like, oh god, what was it? The Goddess chest. Oh boy, Fi's gonna be bugging us for a while here. But, I mean, I won't be using this Wii Remote for a while after this, so I don't want to bother replacing the Wii Remotes right now. Alright, let's get this done. Okay, I'm finally done prepping my inventory. Let's see here. This is the one on the roof, on that weird, like, awning thing on the Lumpy Pumpkin. It's going to be our final Goddess chest. Man, it's weird how abruptly these randomizers tend to end. It's like suddenly you have all the items and then, oh, you do it. You know, oftentimes I don't even complete randomizers because I like get all the stuff for it and then I don't feel like defeating the final boss. I'll just go ahead and defeat it. I'll just go ahead and take. I mean, I like getting all the items. And hey, we got the last beetle upgrade. It can now fly further than before. Let's see if that lines up well. I guess that's good enough. We got the final beetle upgrade, which will let us use it for much, much longer. Let's go ahead and fly around here just to show it off. Unfortunately, we got it after we got everything, but hey, at least... See, look at that. Look at how long we can fly this for. It's not indefinite, I believe. I think there is still technically a limit. Jeez Louise. I think there isn't. There it is. See, we finally hit the limit there. But you can do it for way longer, and it makes it much easier, and it makes some things a lot better, and more... And it makes using the beetle a little more fun, because you can just use it practically infinitely. Okay, well, there's only one really major item to get. And there's only one other item that we have to get, so I think I know what that item is. Hopefully this won't be like my second Skyward Sword randomizer, where we just can't activate the stupid statue for some reason. Alright, here's the moment of truth. Will it decide to work this time? We have the Triforce of Power and everything. Oh, that was promising. Alright, let's go ahead and Skyward Strike it. And then it'll play a cutscene. And it looks like it automatically skipped it. We are now officially back in time. Hey, though your wish has been granted by the Triforce, Kirihim escaped with Zelda through the Great Doors. May yet catch him before it's too late. Alright, and then she is interesting, so... Alright, yeah, you can tell me all this stuff. There it is! We got the Sacred Bow! The last upgrade to the bow. I figured that would happen. I was pretty sure this was like the last item we had to get, because I figured that, I mean, it's a major item. They wouldn't put a major item in a junk location that we placed. So there's the sacred bow. We only have 4 arrows, so we can't really use it, but it lets us charge. Oh, I thought it charged like way faster than that, but oh well. It definitely its main thing is that it deals way more damage now. So what happens if I talk to her again? I think she's supposed to give you like a hint towards the Stone of Trials, which would be, if my cursor doesn't show it, it's that item right there. But oh well, I guess she didn't. So let's go ahead and defeat the final boss. See if I remember what all we did. Oh yeah, you can see my inventory here. I don't know why I left this small bomb bag here. I don't think I'm going to use bombs. I probably should have made it another health thing. But yeah, I have 3 health potions and this guardian potion that will make it so that we don't take any damage. So, in the end, we didn't find 1 heart piece and 2 heart containers. I'll probably look at the spoiler log during the credits, see what else there was to get, or see where everything else that we didn't get was. Alright. We're in Hylia's realm. In theory, the horde should have started by now, I'm pretty sure. But, since I skipped it, I think all we have to do is come down to the bottom here. And then... Did I skip Girahim as well? Important information. 0% chance you'll be able to return. Alright, I'm ready to proceed. Huh, I didn't think I skipped Girahim 3. But I guess I did. Alright, that means it's time to fight the final boss already. Alright, I think I'll show it again. We're in this mysterious realm. I figured that all the other stuff, like, we just fought Girahim earlier. There's no point in doing the whole charade, and especially no point in doing the horde. This is one of the minigame themes. That's what the final boss theme is. I forget which minigame it is, but it is one of them. Alright, buddy. It's time to vanquish you once and for all. If you want to see the Horde in Girahim 3, I did it in my last Skyward Sword randomizer. Alright, this is boring. At least you got to hear that music for a bit. Alright, buddy. I don't think this is the final boss theme. Oh yeah, see how it's not letting me Skyward Strike? I think that's like a gimmick of it. That's right, we have to... Oh boy. You let him deal some damage. Parrying him doesn't actually stun him, so you just gotta avoid his sword. That's what you do a lot of the game. Actually, maybe this is the final boss theme. As you can see, so parrying does not stun. Instead, hitting him does. And it doesn't look like it can stun him while he's doing that. He is dealing 2 damage when he hits. Did that deal 2 damage, actually? Yeah, I think that attack deals 2 damage. Okay. Should have brought a fairy. I wonder when this phase will end, though. Alright, come on, buddy. You know what? I think this might be the final boss. Alright, looks like we're done with phase 1. Oh boy. This is definitely not the right song. So now I think it's Skyward Strike time. I didn't get the lightning. Do your worst. There we go, got it. Now we stun him. Back. Ah, that did a lot of damage. Yeah, we just gotta hold our sword up during the lightning and hope that we get it. He only does a maximum of 2 damage when he hits, so... Alright, now we gotta be careful though. Let's go ahead and equip this potion. And then go ahead and drink our guardian potion as well. Oh. Ah, got stunned there as well, but taking damage. Oh boy, I realized that had a shockwave to it. Ah, man, canceled it out. Oh. Ah, didn't do it fast enough. It's really cool how it... But we are at the final blow phase. Yeah, he likes to cancel out your attacks. Alright, but... Try and knock him down again. And then if you do the fatal blow fast enough, you get the lightning, and then he missed again. No, you can't do it that easy. I'm forgetting that you can step back during that. Oh, alright, fatal blow, and we hit it that time. 3rd time's the charm. Not the hardest final boss in the world, but I mean, you know, part of the hard part is supposed to be you have to go through the entire horde and Gira him again before that. But not this time. We have vanquished him. And with that vanquish, the anguish has also stopped because that is it. I think I showed this cutscene last time, but maybe I'll show it again. Yup, there goes your sword. Hang on, I'm just pulling up the spoiler log real quick. Hopefully this isn't getting in the way. You fight like no man or demon I have ever known. This is not the end. May hate never perishes. It is born anew into a cycle. I will rise again. What you pointing at me? Those like you, those who share the blood of the goddess and the spirit of the hero, they are eternally bound to this curse. Excuse me. An incarnation of my hatred shall ever follow your kind, dooming them to wander blood-soaked sea of darkness for all time. He's referring to Ganon, who will always return. Man, he's kind of crazy. So I'm looking through spoiler log here. Looks like doing the archery minigame in Skyloft would have given us a rapport, so we didn't have to do that. Looks like doing the longish Peter Petrus side quest would have given us a heart container, so those can be junk items, I guess. Hey, look at that, it gives us the hash as well. Kina Scrap of Love was the hash. Thank you for playing Skyward Sword Randomizer. Huh, that's different. Now, do we get the credits, or are we just going to cut to something else? Alright, yep, hi, Impa. I think from this point, nothing's really changed. I'm just looking through here again. You have done well. Oh. There's the hash again. In case you were curious. Yep. Hey, Zelda's back. Hi. It's finally over. At least for now. Until another 100 years, I guess. Aw, she's so sad. Nice going. Ha, he called it the legend of himself. That's a little joke. Joke or not, your contributions to our efforts were heroic, even though we didn't get to see him use it at all. Yeah, just happy I can make myself useful. I like being useful as well. Oh, the other heart container was on the Fun Island minigame where you have to dive down. I think we only did it in the first or second randomizer, but alright. Things are pretty sewn up. Ready to head back? I was really worried about you two. Don't want to keep the whole girl in suspense for too long. Alright, and then where is this last heart piece? And Five's like, sorry buddy, I can't. Perhaps you prefer Zelda. It is pleasing me to know you're safe. And he's like, oh yeah, and by the way, I can't stay with you. Bye. You gotta seal it back in the Temple of Time. Hey, just like an Ocarina of Time. Oh yeah, we never did get the final Isle of Songs thing. Oh, apparently the Isle of Songs stuff is dependent on the sword you have. He's like, yeah, I ain't your slave anymore. You can't make me do stuff. He's like, what? But... Oh wait, no, never mind. I don't like you. Never mind. Go ahead. Okay. Well. Well, are you gonna do it? You gonna do it? I think she's telling you to do it. So I think that means you have to do it. Alright. I think he's gonna do it. I think he's gonna do it. And with that, the Master Sword is where it is in the... Well... I think he's where it is in Ocarina of Time, like I've already said. I don't know why that was so hard for me to say. Oh. He was like, hey, I won't forget you. Even though I never appear again, I won't forget you. I think these songs sound unchanged. It is precious. What? You shouldn't be able to think that their stuff is precious. Oh wait, she's still here. Hi. I don't have the ability to fully understand the human spirit. But now, at the end of my journey with you, I experience a feeling I am unfamiliar with. It is happiness. Partnership is at its end, and even as we speak, I feel my consciousness fading away. Before I enter the sleep that calls me to the sword, I wish to relay to you words that I recorded many times over the course of our journey. Your batteries are low. Many have said them to you thus far, but now I wish to say them myself. Thank you. Yep, that's what I thought. So, it looks like the other trial would have just given us a silver rupee, so we didn't have to do that. I'm not sure where the last heart container is, or the last heart piece is. Let me try and find that. And then Impa can't come with them. Alright. Well. She can't come with them, but then she's like, oh wait, I'm the old lady. So I won't actually be gone. Yes. Don't want to mess with the timeline. Don't be selfish, girl. You don't want to be messing with the timeline. If only a certain other character in a certain movie that came out somewhat recently would understand that. Alright, spirit must not reawaken. Must never be allowed to threaten the world again. This is the nature of the task given to my tribe. Yep, she is still of the Sheikah. Zelda, I shall watch over the Triforce. This power is too great to leave the... Whoa! Why is it all yellow now? To serve its purpose, it must be secreted away to lie dormant once again. The knowledge of existence hidden from mortal history. so I don't hear from it again. These are the words the goddess spoke to me long ago. I remember them well. And you do, probably. I can't figure out which heart piece we didn't get. I think it must have been the one on the Isle of Songs. And then she gives her the bracelet. And then, this is probably very boring for you, isn't it? It's like, don't worry, we'll meet again. But I will take your bracelet. As a treasure. For some reason, she's just able to live a long time. No, seriously, you need to go. None of this means anything because we skipped all of the story, but... Alright. Now they go back to their own time, and then they're like, oh hey, old lady, you're Impa. And that's it. We don't really need to see that. I think we're ready for the credits! I know I said I was going to go with the spoiler log during the credits, but... Oh well. I guess I didn't end up doing that. Either I forgot a chest, or it would have been one of the ones in the Isle of Songs. Like, I don't remember how many prizes we got when we went to the Isle of Songs for the first time. Probably just the first one, looking at it. But, hey. At least, we finally completed it. Man, I like Skyward Sword a lot, if you couldn't tell by me doing a 4th randomizer this game before any other randomizer. I've already said my piece on why I didn't do the other one that I was going to do before this one. But, oh well. We get some closing cutscenes here. I think this is probably where it's revealed that that's actually Impa. Cool that they are like, alright, we'll just show this stuff during the credits. But yeah, this is a really fun game with a very unique control style. They released the HD, or a randomizer for the HD version of this game, which is really cool. And I would love to try it out, but I don't have a moddable Switch. And apparently you can't even get a ROM of the game legally without modding your Switch. Like, I guess maybe if I had a cartridge is what I could, but I don't have a cartridge. I bought it digitally, so no way to do that. And I don't want to do anything too illegal. Wow, that low battery thing is really going to persist even during the credits, huh? Oh, hey, are we actually going to get, like, some scenes of... Actually, yeah, that must be what this is. This is scenes of Zelda, what Zelda was doing, while Link was away, doing his thing. This is what Zelda was doing. Okay, that makes more sense. And then it'll probably stop here because this is when she kind of got sealed away. I wonder what else there's to say. I don't know what my next Let's Play is going to be. There's a couple of ideas I have in mind, but who knows if it'll be either of those. Maybe something new will come out while I'm editing this that I'll want to do a Let's Play on. I mean, I know Mario and Luigi Brothership is coming out soon. Maybe even by the time this is out. Maybe I'll do a Let's Play on that game eventually. But there's a couple other games I may want to do first. So, with that in mind, I don't know what else to say. There's not gonna be much else with the credits. I guess let's reflect on the seed here. How was the seed? It was definitely interesting. It was annoying, having to get the swords so late, but that's just a consequence of randomizing the swords after dungeon bosses. I think they do that because 3 of the swords are normally dungeon rewards. Like, if you started off with the goddess sword and then you got the 3 dungeon rewards for swords. I can't believe... I guess what I really expected to happen was that we would get the last Song of the Hero part, and then we'd have to do that last trial, and then that would give us the boss key for the dungeon. Thankfully, that didn't actually happen. So that would have been kind of annoying. But then there was... But yeah, pretty much every item we got this episode was a major item. There weren't a whole lot of items left to get, so I think I did it pretty well considering I didn't have anything that told me... Or I didn't have the thing that told me where all of the checks were this time. I went in semi-blindish. Now they're just kind of showing random scenes. Skyloft is a good theme. This has good music. Honestly, it's weird because most Zelda games, even though it has, like, good songs, I hesitate to say that the soundtrack as a whole is good. This is a big exception, though. Skyward Sword, I think, possibly has my favorite Zelda soundtrack. There's a lot of good songs. Hopefully, you noticed that as we were going, even though maybe they didn't fit as well every single time. Yeah, next time I do a randomizer, I think I might try to do something different, though. Because this one, we haven't exactly exhausted everything yet. The next thing we would probably do is there's a freestanding rupee randomizer, and I think we would probably implement that next. Yeah, we ended up getting 46 rupees, which is triple the amount that is in the added mode. So that's pretty crazy. I wonder if there was another gratitude crystal pack out there, or if there is just enough to... No, but I swear I've gotten... Before I did Let's Plays on this, I swear that I've gotten 80 without getting the extra 5 I didn't quite know about. Oh, we got General Producer. I think it's about time for the credits to end here. Well, with that, I guess I'll stop keeping you here with all my talking. Join me for the next Let's Play again. Don't have a hint for it, or I don't have a hint for it yet, because I'm not 100% sure what it's going to be, and Nintendo is the author of the software for the purpose of copyright. All rights reserved, and until next series, goodbye.